Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Taurus, January 13, 2023. Today isn't ideal for hard and fast decision-making. It's time to approach things a little differently, but this doesn't have to happen all at once. It's probably best to pace yourself. Watch for overthinking to the point that you ignore what you feel about a matter. As the day advances, your ability to take it as it comes and forgive and forget dominates. Friendship can improve with bonding through being a little more open than usual. While making firm commitments is best saved for a more clear-minded period, it's a good time to enjoy healthier, warmer exchanges. Reassurance about a matter can arrive now. You're attracting goodwill. As the planet of romance and beauty, Venus, soars through your solar house, you are craving a passionate adventure. With her in a fellow sign, you're feeling on top of the world. This is an especially vibrant and festive place for Venus to prance within, one where she practically transforms into a sojourner. Now and in the weeks to come, you may have luck in love if you take a different approach to spice things up with your long-term partner. Even just checking out somewhere that opens up your mind, such as a museum or agricultural center, could fan the flames of your heart. Where do you go from here? If you want to commit to your professional journey, then you will have to overcome a few obstacles that will pop up when Venus in Aquarius squares the North Node in Taurus and the South Node in Scorpio. You may feel a strong desire to follow a unique path, but this will require you to release constraints that hold you back in your work life and the control issues that might be plaguing you subconsciously. Once you overcome the obstacles, your professional journey can move forward. While the Sun and Moon are back in harmony after clashing as a full moon last week and right in the heart of the Sun's last full week in your financial sector, it is Mercury that the Moon is connecting to. While the Sun is looking to the future, in his last full week in retrograde motion, Mercury and his smart head for money are trained on the past and on the rear-view mirror. You love beauty. It is from beauty that you derive much of your happiness. You may find yourself playing homemaker today, big time. Enjoy the things you can do around your home or work environment that make a difference to how you will feel the next day. Lots of activities we do around the house can be opportunities to perform breathing exercises or do simple stretching. It is a wise person who integrates these things into his or her life. Your creative juices are sure to be flowing abundantly today. This may benefit you in situations where you need to demonstrate various techniques to others. Do not hold back. It is through your ingenious presentations that you will more than adequately express your innovative approach to life. On this day, you may be aware of the fact that you are able to work better in a group setting than in a one-on-one situation. Explore this, as you may discover a lot about yourself. It is just as Mars has reached his last full day in retrograde motion in Gemini and as he prepares to turn direct tomorrow, that the dwarf planet Eris turns direct. This is the start of an 11-day period that will see all four planets that began the year in retrograde motion turn direct, something that, because it will be so universal and will touch so many aspects of your life, will have a major impact. Eris' influence is on the social, friendship, teamwork and networking front, while Mars' direct turn tomorrow will be felt more personally. In the heart of the working week, the Moon is exposing any work and life balance issues, but with perfect timing. With the Moon returning for its first visit to your romantic sector for the year tomorrow, and with Venus and Mars already brewing up a potent mix of nostalgia, romance, passion and adventure, having the right work and life balance couldn't be more important. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn squares off with healing centaur Chiron in Aries this morning. When these two cosmic forces collide, we can expect to understand how much we personally need to change and evolve. We might even want to reach out to others and apologize for past mistakes, and others might want to make amends with us in an effort to heal hearts and spirits. If you feel misunderstood by others, don't respond aggressively, but take it easy. Despite your high level of commitment, you may experience some tension. Act calmly and put things off until the atmosphere improves and appears less difficult. Exercise is always beneficial for relieving tension and is the best thing you can do now. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Financial commitments can be problematic. The ideas you put forward during discussions aren't effective and others will want to patronize you. You could be confused by this and enter into loss-making investments. Trust your own instincts because you know which investments suit you best. It's always good to listen to advice, but you should always be critical before taking it. If things are problematic, don't be surprised if you get the odd headache or feel tired. It's possible concerns around recent events have left their mark on you. Work on building up your body's resilience and take plenty of exercise, get the sleep you need and try to eat especially healthy foods that are beneficial. Just after midnight, retrograde Mercury squares off with Chiron in Aries, the second of 3 squares the messenger planet will make to the Wounded Healer asteroid during its retrograde spin. Its first pass, which occurred on December 14th, stimulated communication conflicts born of differences in opinions. Low self-esteem and guilt over misunderstandings played a large part in this cosmic drama. In many ways, everyone involved in the conversation came to the table with old grievances and baggage in tow. While the first alignment stirred up topics in need of closer examination, this second transit helps us re-examine our biases and recognize where we are unfairly judging others, or ourselves. This aspect may be experienced largely on an internal level, as we reflect upon previous dialogues. In fact, we may not have much to add to the discussion today. The important thing is that we allow ourselves to sit with the discomfort. Only through acknowledging the disconnect can we return to the argument with a refined perspective. The final square will occur on January 27th, with Mercury in direct motion. After sunup, the Virgo moon trines Mercury, perpetuating the introspective nature of the day. This is an ideal influence to think up solutions to problems. We have a knack for strategy, but keep the social dynamics of our situation in mind. This is not an emotionless math problem to be solved. We must determine how to gain another's trust by expressing our feelings honestly. Though the Moon-Mercury trine is generally a transit for decision-making, retrograde Mercury inclines us to reflection. Listen to your intuition. You don't need to make any choices yet. Just remain open and receptive to messages from the universe, which may arrive in the words of a friend, a passing encounter, or in daydreams.